another learning experience on Branson TV. In today's lesson, we shall be taking a look at the part 2 of our series of videos on sentence reading. And this time we're taking a look at punctuation marks. So what are punctuation marks in the first place? These are marks used to clarify meaning by indicating separation of words into sentences, clauses, and phrases. For example, we have full stops, commas, colons, semicolons, and so on. How do you make a very good use of punctuation marks when you're reading in English? We have some sentence examples. When we say punctuation marks, which includes the commas and also the full stops. As you all know that when you get to where you have the comma in a sentence, you make a little pause. And then when you get to full stop, then you make a long pause. So let's take a look at the following sentences and see how we can read correctly, making use of punctuation marks. Sentence number 1. As soon as we arrived at the party, the lights went off. As soon as we arrived at the party, the light went off. When you're reading with punctuation marks in mind, you need to be very careful so that when you get to a place where you have the comma, you pause a little and then you move on. And when you get to where the full stop is, you pause for a longer time. Let's take the reading once more. As soon as we arrived at the party, the lights went off. The second sentence. The boy told us a beautiful story about his parents and his siblings. The boy told us a beautiful story about his parents and his siblings. The third sentence. My mom went to the market to buy some onions, rice, potatoes, and tubers of yam. My mom went to the market to buy some onions, rice, potatoes, and tubers of yam. At the same time when you're reading, please be careful of your intonation. When I read, you will notice that at the point where we have the comma, the voice doesn't go down, it goes up. For example, as soon as we arrived at the party, you don't go as soon as we arrived at the party. No, as soon as we arrived at the party, the lights went off. The same thing applies to the second sentence. The boy told us a beautiful story about his parents and his siblings. About his parents, your voice goes up where you have the comma, and then when you have the full stop, the voice falls. Sentence 3. My mom went to the market to buy some onions, rice, potatoes, and tubers of yam. So this time we want to take a quick look at all the 3 sentences and we want to read with intonation at the same time punctuation marks, taking notice of that. As soon as we arrived at the party, the lights went off. The boy told us a beautiful story about his parents and his siblings. My mom went to the market to buy some onions, rice, potatoes, and tubers of yam. That's how far we want to go in today's lesson on sentence reading part 2 based on punctuation marks. In the next video, we shall be taking a look at another important aspect of sentence reading, which is going to be the third part or part 3 in our series of videos on sentence reading. Thanks for joining us on these episodes, and we appreciate your watching and your learning. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that from time to time when new videos are released, you can continue to have a notification of our videos. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.